Okay, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to. This is going to be the first of two demos for the magazine project. This one is basically just getting a brand downloaded as an SVG file. Now, first and foremost, not every brand is going to have an SVG file. So in that case, you're going to have to find a larger file that you can use that's not going to pixelate. Okay, so what I want you to note first and foremost is that I put in the search, and SVG logo is required for these results. Okay, now if we just go to images, all right, if we just go to images, you're going to see a couple different results. Now, both of these here say Wikimedia Commons. Okay, this one here says Wikimedia Commons. Those are the two that I'm going to look at. It doesn't mean that I can't find, like this says Sports Illustrated, but that's not the logo that they have on their cover. Also this one, right? This one doesn't look quite right, but it could be something that they have used. So this is saying that it's a PNG transparent, all right? So just be sure what you're downloading, and make sure that what you've got is the one that works for you. Like this one looks too tall. Looks like the right font, but it's too tall. Okay. So this one is the one that I'm going to go to, and we're going to talk about this link in a moment. File, Sports Illustrated. All right. And I want to talk about this link. If you're ever downloading SVG files from Wikimedia Commons, you have to grab this original file. So I'm going to right click and go save link as, okay. And then it's going to download for me. All right. I can put it in downloads, that way I can find it. It's not going to say a file name, but it'll download with the SVG file extension, which is the last three letters. You can never download a PNG and just change it to another file type. This is a completely different thing. You're not going to be able to do that, and Google Chrome doesn't make that kind of. That's a very powerful conversion to do that. You would need to actually do it by hand, recreate the file by hand. So we're going to save this. All right, now we're going to switch over to Photoshop. Now, switching gears a little bit, there's a new document requirement, right? So there's a new document, and you can go to print. You can go to 8.5 by 11, all right, to get that preset. But then I want you to turn down the resolution to 200, right? And this will reduce the pixels by about 800 pixels. So it allows it a little bit more wiggle room for the images that you find. Okay, so we're going to go create, and real simply, all you do is go file, all right, and open. Okay, and you should be able to open an SVG. All right, so we'll go over to downloads. All right, we're going to go okay, and there's the SVG. We're going to go open. All right, this is just going to give me a raster eyes. Right, and now it's the same as we've had before. We're going to take layer 1 from this one and drop it in to this one. Right, now to resize this, all you're going to do, right, get it kind of centered, right, go Command T, right, and then enlarge it to match what the magazine does. This isn't what the magazine does, right? Most of the time you figured out that the magazine spans the whole top of the page. Okay, so make that match, right? Don't run it over the edge, leave some room, okay, but make that match. And that's good for now, right? We'll talk about coloring that, and we'll talk about adding a mask to that in the next little demo video. But I want to keep these short and sweet. All right, let me know if you have any questions.